Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Welcome back. So, yesterday, we talked a little bit about New York State prison labor and how the state was abusing it to create hand sanitizer to defend the coronavirus attack. I know, it's crazy even saying it, even if I say it in a weird voice or weird tone or whatever. But regardless, that's the facts. And speaking of facts, we want to talk about not necessarily the prison system, but ways that people are getting put into the prison system. And in particularly, there's this thing called
Stop and frisk is an illegal racial profiling system that unlawfully targets individuals as police detain them and do searches.
Anyways, uh, so basically, stop and
Started in 2003, not to be confused with the Terry Stop, targets black and brown young men disproportionately while reinforcing stereotypes.
I got it. I got it. Man, so stop and frisk started around 2003, right? But it was in 2014 that a court case found it to be unconstitutional. It violated the Fourth Amendment and the 14th Amendment. Not only was it illegal, but it was targeting people of color. Yes, dramatically targeting people of color. So even though it was found to be wrong, it's still going on. In 2019, there were more stop and frisk cases that were reported than the year before. Yes. In 2018, there was roughly around 11,000. In 2019, there was roughly around 13,500. Now, the fact that it's wrong and unconstitutional and shouldn't be happening at all doesn't really matter. But the fact that 90% of the people that were pulled over or illegally stopped and frisked in 2019 happened to be black or brown young men, it paints a different picture. You see, the issues that I consistently speak about on this show, they tend to plague black and brown America the hardest, and it appears that, sometimes you guys don't want to hear about those things because they don't affect you, but you got to listen. You dig? So, let's talk some numbers. The height of the stop and frisk movement that happened was in 2011, and there were 685,000 reported cases. Can y'all think? 685,000. That means in some districts, in some counties, some people were getting stopped multiple times. Like, think about just getting harassed. We call this the land of the free, right? We're supposed to have liberty, we're supposed to have freedom, but not everybody gets to experience that. And you see, that's why we're fighting so hard. That's why we're asking for a revolution. That's why we know it's time. Because we have to correct these type of procedures that have been going on. Because even when they're found to be unlawful, people still refuse to stop doing it. Thanks to the journalist Benjamin Dixon, I know y'all remember a couple weeks ago, it was unearthed that Michael Bloomberg at that Aspen conference was talking about you can basically Xerox this and send it out to every department. I'm telling you, this is exactly who we're looking for. This is exactly what they are 90% of the time. And saying we over police their communities, and that's because they do more crime. But that's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like if you go to another part of the city and you just over police it, you're gonna find just as much crime. It might be different crime. It might be high collar crime or however you want to pronounce it or whatnot. But it's going to still be crime because crime happens, right? It's not exclusive to one race or the other. But let stop and frisk tell you it is. That's because it is racial profiling, and racial bias and racial profiling are things that apparently are still being trained in police departments, and that's something that we have to address as well. It's not just criminal justice reform. We want police reform as well. All right? We want sentencing reform. We want to talk about it all, and we want it all changed. So, whoever's going to be the front runner, we're about to talk about it. Yes, mini stupid Super Tuesday. But whoever ends up being the front runner, whoever ends up winning, we're going to be on y'all ass about these things. So, anyways, I see you on the set.